Hi, I'm Melissa, an onboarding engineer based in the US. In this video, I'll show you how to add surface spring supports to plates in Structural 3D. This is a common workflow for simulating a slab on grade, where the slab is continuously supported by soil stiffness. As a reminder, the soil stiffness varies by site and should come from a geotechnical report or engineering judgment. In S3D, we represent that continuous support by assigning springs across the plate area. In this example, I'm quickly modeling a simple slab plate first. Before we add surface springs, make sure your plate is meshed, since the surface spring tool applies springs to the meshed plate nodes. Now let's add the surface springs. Go to Supports in the left-hand menu, then you can either add a surface spring support using the Surface tab in the Node Line Surface toggle, or by clicking the first green button at the top to open the Surface Spring Support tool. In Plate IDs, enter the plate IDs you want to support. Next is the modulus of subgrade reaction. This value represents the soil stiffness and is typically provided by a geotechnical engineer. For this example, I'll enter 155 kips per cubic foot. For spring type, select compression only. This is typically recommended for soil support because it means the springs resist compression but do not resist uplift if parts of the slab lift away from the ground under loading. Use linear if you want the springs to resist both compression and uplift, and tension only for special cases where you intentionally want uplift restraint without compression. Click Submit to apply the surface spring supports. S3D uses this input to calculate an equivalent nodal spring stiffness based on the mesh tributary area, so the support is distributed across the slab. After submitting, you'll see springs applied across the meshed plate nodes. If you need to update the value later, you can reopen the surface spring tool, adjust the modulus, and reapply. Next, we also need lateral restraints for model stability. For a slab on grade, this is often just to prevent rigid body movement in the global X and Z directions. Select the supports you want to update. With multiple supports selected, the Multi-Edit Supports panel opens on the left. In the Restraint Code field, you can control restraints by direction. Update the restraint code to apply translational fixities in the global X and Z directions, then click Apply. If you were analyzing lateral slab behavior, you could represent horizontal soil resistance by using spring restraints in the lateral direction instead of fixed restraints. Those stiffness values would also come from geotechnical input or engineering judgment. A couple quick notes: make sure the plate is meshed before applying surface springs. Use compression only for typical soil support unless you intentionally want uplift restraint. If your model is unstable, check that you've added minimal lateral restraints for stability. After that, you can continue modeling, applying loads and pressures, set up load combinations, then solve and review results such as support reactions and soil pressure distribution. You can also move on to design by checking your slab in the RC Plate Design module. That's how to model a slab on grade using surface spring supports in S3D. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, use the chat support in the bottom right corner to reach me or our other onboarding engineers. Thank you for watching.